Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Montana. So I'm standing here in front of our subsoiler. It's 6 meter wide. And since we do have quite a lot of fields to take care about, I have been looking at something bigger. And let me just show you what I'm talking about. So if we go all the way to the end, this one is 22 meters wide and it requires only 330 horsepower. Now, since I don't have a 3-point link on the case, that being the case, but I do have a JCB that has 400 horsepower and that does have a 3-point link in the back. Where did I park it? Over there, yeah. So that one has 400 horsepower and it should be plenty capable of towing the subsoiler. I do have a hefty weight at the front, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem. The money is rolling in, as you can see, $260,000 at this very moment. So if I show you the finances, okay, yeah, sold bales 168,000 plus I think 11%, so almost 180,000. As far as the products go, the whiskey sales are 52,323 for the month of October, and November has just started and it's already 13 grand in. So we do have plenty of money to buy that subsoiler, and since I'm not really thinking of investing into any big machines at the moment, I do think I'm gonna buy that subsoiler, and you know what? If it doesn't work, we can always sell it back, so that's always an option. Set the camera right. Alrighty. In any case, I will see you at the dealers. Thank you, kind sir. So, $72,000 later, and we are still at 187 grand. We are richer by, well, for a new subsoiler. This is quite a wide implement, so I do hope I'm gonna be able to transport it home safely. They still haven't taken away the trailer. Wow, this is huge. So 22 meters in width. It should be quite a thing. Okay, so let me check the width. You know what, honestly, I don't think we'll be able to drive that on the road. I did not foresee that. Wow. Okay, let me uncouple this. And back to the shop. I don't know, I guess I must have miscalculated something, because this is definitely not fitting on the roads. Let's see if they have any solutions for this. Sir, I can't seem to fit that on the road. Okay, so for $1,300 I did get a low loader trailer. They're gonna put the plow on and I will unload it with my telehandler when I come back to the farm. Yeah, this was unexpected, but hey, yeah, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Alrighty. I was notified that they have done the deed. Okay, this looks more presentable. I can actually take it on the road. Oh well. Yeah, look at that. This just fits on the trailer, and it's a big trailer. Huh. I do gotta be careful though, because it seems to be quite top heavy, and I really don't wanna throw it overboard, you know. So nice and easy. Nice and easy it is. You really gotta be careful with this JCB, because it loves to get speed under its wheels. Alrighty. Are we good? Yeah, it's not easy getting this trailer around the corners, I will say that. Yeah, I'm sorry, ice cream truck. You're just gonna have to wait. Wide load coming through. And I should probably hug the right side of the road, the shoulder, a bit more. Yeah, I really don't wanna nick another car coming forward or in the opposite direction. Okay. So at last we are here. The trip went okay. There was nothing special going on, so I'm pretty happy with the result. Now I will turn around before I start unloading, because actually not. The hitch is on my right side, so yeah, it might be better if I take it off like this. Okay. Did I turn off the beacons? I think I have. Okay, so I will first connect it to the telehandler, and only then I will take the ratchet straps off of the trailer. Yeah. Okay, and just for safety reasons, I will turn off the camera while I do this, because it would distract me, and I really don't want to be distracted while doing a dangerous job like this. This is some sketchy stuff. Alrighty, got it down. Safe and sound. That was more luck than actual skill. But hey, if it gets the job done. Yeah, I did hear that you can get some kind of adapter that you can put on the front of telehandlers. And those attach to certain 3-point links. So yeah, it's down. And now for the main act for today. Plowing all the fields up. Yeehaw. Okay, now I have no clue how this is gonna go, so bear with me. Okay, lift you up. And the first obstacle is this road sign. The second obstacle is the trailer. And we're through. Look at that. Big skill time. Alright, so where do I start? I think I'm gonna start all the way at the smallest field and make my way back to the main farm. I wonder what the work speed of this plow is. I don't want to stress it too much, but I still don't want to go too slow at the same time, you know. Power-wise, we should have enough. This plow is, or subsoiler is certified at, I think, 340 horsepower, and we are packing 400 under the hood of this one, this JCB. Weight-wise, it behaves pretty good. Ah, that's some folder. The metal creaking. I really wonder. So I guess these discs are to hold the line. It should be helpful. It should help the plow stay on point. I have to switch to the left for about half a meter. Okay, so let's set the guidance steering. Look at that, we're only gonna have a headland and 3 passes and we're done with this field. Beautiful. Okay, let's wait till it loads. It's activated. And let's see what the work speed is of this beautiful machine. 14, 15. Wow. Wow, we are chugging along. Okay, let me lower the speed to 15, just in case. Maybe let's put it to 40, so it's not as demanding. Okay, so as Mr. Tembiers has predicted already, we are getting some rocks pulled out of the ground. Which means we're gonna have to pick up those rocks before we do anything else in the fields. Nice. Okay. Plow up. I'm gonna do the headland last because I don't want to drive over this too much. And this is gonna need some help on rock collecting. But otherwise, I would say I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the plow. It's not flexing at all, and I'm impressed with this tractor because it's handling it like a champ. Okay, so as you're probably very used to by now, a few action shots, maybe a time lapse. We're gonna be done with this. Okay, now just the last little pass, the last headland going north. And we've done with field number 1. This really didn't take too long, so I'm very happy with the results and very happy with the purchase. I think we're gonna sell that 6-meter one, maybe buy another one of these, just so we have two when Mr. 10 Beers comes back. And beautiful. Okay, so let me fold this thing up. Let's go check what happened. Okay, the furrows are looking nice. The rocks are pretty big. I won't lie, I was expecting a lot less rocks in the soil. But as Mr. 10 Beers has already said, these rocks can and will be used to produce lime that we can throw back onto the fields. So, no waste. Just another thing we have to think about is the rock collector, because we don't really have one at the moment. And it's yeah, might be a thing to think about. And I do think we can get some upgraded versions of the rock collectors, because they are pretty narrow, that reach for a bigger width. Okay, while this is unfolding, let's set up steering assist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passes, and we're done with this field also. Beautiful. And away we go. Okay, so you might wonder what I'm doing in the John Deere hooking up to this trailer. I did have a few calls, or I have made a few calls, and I am going to purchase the rock collector for $64,000. Still have enough money to do that, thankfully. And we are getting some help on the farm hands, so to speak. What am I doing with this trailer? It's like, it's not that hard. Turn around, Possible. What's going on? Yeah, and while I'm doing the plowing, the farm help is going to do the rock collecting at the same time, so they're gonna start at the smallest field and then just follow us from field to field. So we have all that sorted out before December, and then we should have at least a few months of nice and easy quiet, and in the springtime we have to put in the lime to readjust the soil pH, and then the seeding time comes, and after that comes yet again the taking care of the weeds, and after that we just wait for another harvest, and it should be a year. So I don't know how much of that I'll actually show on video, because it's getting a bit repetitive at the moment. We have kind of made it, you know. We have plenty of money coming in. We can practically buy whatever we put our mind to. And the main thing I want to see is how much money we'll earn from the whiskey sales, from the amount of fields we have. Nothing is changing this year. We're not buying any additional land, but yeah, I do want to see how much we get from that, and I'm kind of thinking it's gonna come close to maybe we earned $666,000 from the previous season, so this should be close to $1 million, I think. And with, you know, that's pretty much goal achieved. My main goal was to see if we can actually survive from whiskey sales alone, and I think we can. You know, the corn stalks we sold previously, they are a big bonus, but we can still, you know, if we didn't have that, we would still be riding quite a good profit. So I think I said 56,000, it's actually 64,000 for the big rock collector. And it is pretty big. It can handle a lot of area in one pass. So yeah, why not? The Scorpio. And just like that, you know, we spent $130,000 approximately today, and we still have 124,000, which is, you know, it's not a negligible amount. So yeah, the horsepower requirement for this Scorpio behind us is 170 horsepower. This tractor has 190, so we are 20 horsepower in the plus, but since we have mostly flatland, I am expecting this is gonna work without a hitch. And if it does, I'm just gonna borrow the case from Mr. Tambiers and have the worker run that in the meantime. Okay, everybody, so I have another worker going with the JCB because the other worker, the first, needs some help with unloading the stones because they have a full hopper and I can't continue until we empty them out. So I'm gonna take the Red Rock trailer. You know, it's a fitting name, Red Rock for the rocks. and I'll go and unload them. And then I will return back to my JCB to continue. But yeah, so the work doesn't stop. We have a lot of people helping today. The only thing I hope is this case is gonna be strong enough to actually hold the line. On the other hand, the plowing is almost done. We are down to the last field, so this is the last field on our right. Everything else has been sorted so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, the rock collector is on this field somewhere. Yeah, I think I see him. And then all 3-4 fields that are left need to be rock picked clean. So that one, this one, the one over there, that's Mr. Tambier's field, and the main one that is getting plowed as we speak. There it is. I don't really love driving on plowed land, but yeah, I hope we don't get bogged down. Okay, just to let them know I'm here. Are they gonna empty out? Do I need to get closer? I don't want to get too close because I don't want to hit the trailer. Yeah, this is... okay, yeah. That was too far away. Okay, and that's it. Are they gonna continue? Yes, perfect. Now I have to make my way off this land. As you can see, the soil is very soft, which is a perfect thing, you know, considering we are softening the ground for plowing and whatnot. Okay, so where do I park? Be out of the way. I think the best place is gonna be somewhere... oh wow. Struggle much. I think the best place is gonna be somewhere in between these two fields. Yeah, because I'm close enough to unload if the driver gets full on that or on that field. Alright, well, back to plowing. So yeah, coming to the end of this field, this is going to be it for plowing session today. It's been quite a session. As you can see, it took the whole day yet again. So yeah. I think there's only this part left and going back to the top of the field, and that's gonna be the field done. So the worker is still working very, how should I say, motivated. And when I'm done with the plowing, I will wash this down and park this somewhere. I've been thinking where to put the plow actually, because it's kind of big and I don't really think I want it in the barn. It can stay somewhere outside. Maybe that's not the best choice, since there are some hydraulics in the actual machine and stuff like that, but it's gonna be fine. It's made to be abused and beaten up, and yeah, judging by the fact that he's left. Judging by the fact that the hydraulics are going to be retracted, so the pistons are going to be all the way in the protective layer. It's probably gonna be fine. It's fine. Yeah. So the rest of the rock collection is going to be finished off screen. Because that is still going to take a tremendously long time to do. So yeah, that's gonna be finished off screen. You can believe my words that everything will be done as expected. I did order another delivery of water, so we have 329,000 and the corn 362, since we use the same amount of water and corn. So that's sorted. No fear of running out of water at this time. Because if you remember, the previous season we actually ran out of water in the distillery and we had to stop the production and fix it before we could continue. But yeah, so just a few more meters left. And look at that. Done and done. Now I should probably reverse out of here, so I don't hit anything with my new plow. Yeah, that's still working. The worker. Can't really see it behind the pillar. Alright, so this tractor needs another washdown and another refuel session. But where do we put the plow? As I said, I want to keep the garage as clear as possible, even though... Well, let's wash it down first and see where I can fit this. And be careful not to scrape on the barn. Yeah. A lot of land means a lot of work. And I'm not complaining because it's raking in beautiful money, but a lot of work. A lot of effort goes into working the fields of this size. So how much more effort would it be if we had even more fields, the big ones next to us? That would probably quickly become completely unmanageable. You know what? We actually might have this in the barn. Right next to the vending machine. Break my head. Is this proper enough? Yeah, I think it's proper enough. Plenty out of the way. I can still get both of the cedars out. Planters. Okay, good enough. That's good enough in my books. So, thanks again for watching. Hope you had fun. This one was purchase a new big equipment and use it straight away kind of episode. What is left is finishing the rock collecting, and yeah, then we'll probably see each other in not so soon, actually. Probably in a few months' time when we do kind of a recap. Because honestly, I do feel this series is slowly inching towards its end. Since we have mostly accomplished what we need. So for example, if the distillery keeps running till the October, we have basically achieved the goal. And if not, we just buy another field, one more, and the goal is going to be achieved. But yeah, maybe it's time to move on to another project. The whiskey project, feeling pretty good. Okay, I'm rambling. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join me next time for another episode. Take care and goodbye.